Hello everyone and welcome to my 2020 PC build video. It's been 6 years since I last upgraded and it's been a sizable amount of time since I last uploaded on YouTube. So today I'm going to be basically running through the different parts of the upgrade. I've already pre-recorded it, so this is just a little intro to it right now. I'm currently live on twitch.tv and I am fairly often, so you can follow me with the links in the description below, as well as my Twitter or my Discord, where I frequently post updates about when I'm going to be going live. Without further ado, let's get into the video. And for everyone in chat, shout out to Jack, Itzrems, Nedwin, AlfieAC, OT Cook, and everyone else, Goosey as well. Follow me on Twitch to join in with the fun. Let's get into the video. First up, we have the AMD Ryzen 5 3600X. It has a base clock speed of 3.8 GHz and the possibility to get it up to a stable clock of 4.2 GHz. So this is going to be a really useful CPU for all of the editing and streaming tasks that I will do on a daily basis. Next up is the motherboard. I went for the B450 Tomahawk MAX from MSI. This is overall a great motherboard with a bunch of cool features, so an easy choice for me there. Then I decided to sweeten the deal with 16GB of Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB RAM. I spent £20 extra on the RGB features, but I was not disappointed whatsoever with the end result. When it came to cooling, I decided to go with an air cooler, and why not pick one of the best in the market at the moment, a Noctua fan, the NH-U12s, a mixture of not going for a high price point and only really wanting one fan, so the PC didn't look too cluttered. Last up, with all the changes that I made to the computer, I needed a new power supply, with my previous one only being 430 watts. This time I went for a bronze 80 plus rated Corsair CXM series 750 watt power supply. This is another choice with overclocking in mind. And those are all of the parts that I've chosen for the build today, so let's get into the actual building process. So as you can see, I've cleared out all of the peripherals from my desk. It's made a bit of a mess over there. I've never been too good with cable management, but hopefully today we can make a start on that. I'm going to hoover up a little bit before we get started, but as you can see, the PC is now on my desk. Inside, it's looking a little bit grim. As you can see, there's lots of dust in there, but I'll show you more when we open it up. So let's just do a quick hoover and then I'll open it up and show you guys what the inside looks like. Okay guys, so this is inside the computer. And you'll already start to notice that, holy sh*, Baba Booey, it is absolutely caked in dust. Yeah, just look at the heatsink, it's absolutely caked, and then even off the bottom of the PC here, look at the amount of dust that the, oh my god, it's so thick, that the power supply has taken in. So if we do a quick run over the specs here, this is an Asus motherboard, Z87K, which supports all this stuff here. We've got a Intel Core i5, looking to upgrade to an i7 in future, and possibly overclocking it. But yeah, this is pretty cool, you can see it through the top. I'm going to have a lot of fun building this. We've got a wireless internet PCI card there, a GTX 750 Ti. We were waiting on the graphics card, it's overclocked edition, 2GB. I'm not going to be swapping out the graphics card for the build just yet, but we're definitely going to be taking some of the dust off of those fins there. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be basically swapping all of these old parts for a 1080 that my very generous friend, Original Panda, also known as Alex, will be passing on over, so make sure to give him a follow. I'll link him in the description below. That might not be for a few months, but still really kind of him. He's going to be upgrading to, I don't even know. I'm going to get to cleaning on this, and then we're going to actually take it apart and begin the process of putting in the new pieces. So I'll see you guys in a sec. So obviously this is the first time that I've actually taken apart my computer. So we have the graphics card here. We're going to be using this, so we've got to look after that, make sure that's okay. We've got our 8
gigabytes of RAM, because that's all I'm going to really need. Got 2 sticks here. That's all pretty cool.
It's actually pretty cool, to be honest. I didn't know that they were this metallic and heavy. I'd completely forgotten. But the thing I wanted to point out, the thing I'm most proud of, is my thermal paste application. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, every last square inch of that thing has some thermal paste on it. Perfectly applied from that little P dot that I remember doing on the cooler there as well. So yeah, a bit of a testament, I reckon. Yeah, let's see you when we've taken the motherboard out. Here's the current state of the PC. I've mounted the motherboard. I forgot to add the power supply first, which was kind of stupid, so I'm going to do that now. Also, I had a bit of a freak out when it came to the processor, because I was like, hang on a minute, why has it not got the metal thing around it? I looked at the diagram, where is it here, the one that MSI provided, and before I realised it was a stock one for all of their products, it also had this sort of metal cover on it, and I had the same on my old motherboard. But no, apparently you just slide it in and it just sort of sits in there, so that it's chilling, it's all good. I've had a bit of a bear, my back is absolutely killing me from all this bending over into the computer, but yeah, we're getting into it now, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Oh my god, I need to sort this fringe out. Is what is. Yeah. And here is the fan I waited around 6 days to sort of a week for, the Noctua NH-U12s. Now this is a really good cooler. I'm going to be using this and potentially overclocking with it in the future. It comes with some useful bits like a mount, I think an Allen key and some thermal paste, so I can use that. It's not pre-applied. As you can see, here it is. It's a really high quality type of fan. I spent probably a bit too much more money than I should have on a cooler here. First observation getting it out of the box is not only does it have a very nice reflective base to it, but it's an absolute giant in comparison to my previous cooler. So hopefully this is going to mean that we're going to get a lot more performance, and hopefully it also means it's not going to fall out of the motherboard and it's not going to put too much pressure on it, but hey, we'll see. Yeah, let's get this put in. Okay guys, so it's been about 2 days now since I finished building the computer. Essentially what happened was there was a tournament game for UK University Valorant that night, and I wanted to prioritize completing the computer so I could play in the game rather than filming different bits for the video. It's now finished, so we have the RAM sticks in there. It looks absolutely awesome. Essentially, the fan, I waited a week for it, and then it caused me even more problems because it was really hard to mount for some reason. You had to add a bunch of extra pressure when you attach the screws because they were spring loaded. So after toying around with that for about 20-30 minutes, we eventually got it to work, and now it's all set up. I've streamed on it for the past couple of days and it's been an absolute blast. I've been able to play games that I would normally only really be able to play offline. I'm still bottlenecked by my CPU, but in the next couple of months we should have the new graphics card coming in. Let's wrap up the video and yeah. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.